Oh, this is called Qilicon Next Generation 5G, also a Hong Kong company. Just a little bit about them. Next Generation 5G RF front ends is committed to creating breakthrough 5G technology for all of the smartphones. You have 5 minutes for your presentation. Jumpstart your dreams now.
Hello everyone, I'm Yashar, co-founder of Qilicon. We are developing a breakthrough technology for 5G smartphones. We are obsessed with two major problems facing implementation of the 5G in the smartphones. Everyone with a smartphone has felt the pain of low battery. Up to 40% of the battery is drained by the RF front ends, where they connect the modem to the antenna. This number will only grow in 5G. On the other hand, OEMs are under pressure to differentiate their products. One major obstacle is the increasing complexity of the RF front ends. Here is a simple concept of the existing RF front ends. It is unchanged from 2G to 5G. A weak signal enters from modem to the power amplifier. Power amplifiers use a lot of battery to amplify the signal and inevitably add noise and distortion to it. That's why we need filters to clean up the signal. Using the filters, however, has several drawbacks. They occupy a lot of space on the front end modules. Their number will grow to more than 100 in 5G, and more than half of the signal power coming from the battery will be wasted in the filtering process and never will arrive to the antenna. Compared to 4G, 5G will be a battery vampire. 5G power amplifiers need to consume more battery to accommodate complex 5G signals. Also compared to 4G, 5G will need 56% more number of filters, adding to the complexity of the RF front end. We are conceiving an RF front end solution with 10 times better performance. We will offer 5 times less battery consumption and only half of the space. In our approach, we will not use filters, we will use algorithms. We are reinventing power amplifiers to use algorithms instead of the filters. Here is an example how the algorithm works. The red signal is coming from a power amplifier without any filtering. It has a lot of noise and distortion, and it has no pattern. We have applied our algorithm on it. The blue is the result. It has much less noise, and it has a clear 5G pattern. The market volume for the smartphones is 1.5 billion units a year, and every smartphone uses several RF front ends. The market for the RF front ends will be $35 billion by 2023. 5G will be the next economic growth engine. However, RF front end for the smartphones, due to the 5G, were never this much complex and battery hungry. We will not compete. The existing RF front-end vendors, all of them are using a common architecture based on using filters. And in our approach, we will not use filters, we will use algorithms. Our final product will be a system-in-a-package component, half the size of the existing products, with 5 times less battery consumption. We will be the design house and vendor of this component. We also can be in partnership with the modem players, OEMs, and even other RF front-end makers. Our team has 8 years of experience in power amplifier design for 4G, 15 years of experience in design of high-speed, high-resolution data converters, and more than 10 years of experience in RF and millimeter wave circuit design. We need a runway of 24 months to expand our team, finalize our IPs, and apply for the patents. Our vision is to see our technology in majority of the smartphones, and we believe Hong Kong in particular and Greater Bay Area in general offers a lot of unfair advantages, and we are ready to take it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was great. The timing was perfect. And judges, please have your questions ready. Is a good time to ask, and please feel free to use the microphones if that's
Yes.
Thank you.
So if I could ask the first question. So the technology is great, I think. But compared to the improving power of the smartphone batteries, so is your solution a much more technological advance, or that can also improve the cost of production?
Even if we don't have the target of reducing the cost, we are doomed to reduce the cost because we are going to eliminate the filters anyway, which are the most expensive part of the RF front end. So roughly speaking, our unit cost will be half of the existing RF front ends.
Okay.
Any other questions coming in?
Yeah, Yasser, have you been able to get any traction from existing, telecom operators, manufacturers?
Our main target are
I think what you've been saying is great.
our focus will be the smartphone
Yes,
makers.
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Our focus is the smartphone makers like Huawei and Apple at the beginning, but this technology can be generalized to the Wi-Fi section and also the BTS section for the base station section. We just have started this project in August. We need a runway of 24 months to come up with the engineering sample.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I see. Okay.
And, thank you. And for Raymond, he wants to know, do you have third-party verification of the advantages of your system? Thanks.
We can show how our algorithm is working. The mathematics and the concept of the algorithms are working very well. At this stage, we need to raise seed funding to operate for two years and come up with the final product, with the engineering products to showcase our technology.
Thank you. And I got half a minute left. Any last question from our judges?
Have you thought about running anything with Hutchison?
It would be our pleasure to cooperate with Hutchison as well, because I think with this technology can also be used in the base stations, saving operating cost of them by reducing the battery consumption.
And one last question I'll squeeze in here, actually. What or who are the benchmarks when referring to 10 times better or 5 times more energy efficient or 50% space saving than other REFE technologies?
Since we are conceiving an approach based on removing the filters, as soon as you can remove the filter and replace them with algorithms, half of the space on
Please
the
sum
RF
up in
front
one
end.
sentence. Sorry. Time's up. One sentence, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can actually wrap up in one sentence. Do you have one last sentence to add to your answer?
Since we are going to eliminate the filters, it will open up half of the space. Also, it will reduce the battery consumption imposed by using the filter. So far we have 2 times, around 6 times improvement. Another 2 times will come from the power amplifier itself, improving the power amplifier itself by the algorithm. And our roadmap is a 10 times better performance.
Thank you so much. That was awesome. Thank you, our judges. The questions were great.